votes. No, fuck your opening. I hope she will be in New Orleans with us again.
That's one of those people I'm working on.
Yeah, good. We'll work on her.
Well, it's just us in the chat room. Okay, so
speaking of people I'm working on, Gavin and Jim, have you filled out your survey yet about going to New Orleans?
I want to take a survey.
No, they said by March 8th, right?
I don't know.
Wait.
10th, something like that.
What was that noise? Shit.
I don't know.
You have successfully disconnected from the stream.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Mix has connected to the streaming server. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm getting a text message.
Mix
Here, let me play the stream.
All right.
Wait a minute. I'm getting a text
message.
I think it's going. Here, let me play the stream.
The stream's playing.
It's playing.
Fine.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Neither do we.
Don't touch anything.
I'm not. I'm
except for yourself.
Fuck your opening.
Fuck my opening. Anyway. So hi.
Well, off to a rousing start.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't you supposed to say something? Oh, you did say that.
He did.
Okay. Well, my thing was, if it gets to the point where it's just too annoying, I'm just going to go to like doing a YouTube video and not going on the live stream.
Oh,
you hear Big Fatty?
He's wandered off somewhere.
Did you do your YouTube?
I was reacting to you, Gavin.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, it's a good thing nobody's in the chat room because they couldn't fucking hear him.
I know, right? What were you saying, Jim?
Nothing.
Did I do something? What?
Your YouTube.
Yeah. You missed that whole conversation?
Yeah. All right. All lost anyway.
Anyway.
Hey.
So what's new? Bad start.
I don't know, Gavin. Tell us.
Well, let me. I have a topic. Good evening, Ed Gong.
Oh,
hey.
How was your nap?
Excellent. Glad you're here.
I hear more text messages. Wait a minute. I'll be back.
Big Fatty's got gentleman callers.
No, it's not gentleman callers. It's Sherwood.
Oh, well.
Sherwood. How's the man doing?
I like he has to go into the kitchen to get his text messages.
I know, right?
What's that about?
He probably he gets them on his rotary phone.
It's on my jitterbug.
Right.
Nice.
I can't believe how good this microphone is that y'all can hear me that far.
It is pretty good.
Okay. All right. Here's my question.
Yes.
And I had to goggle this earlier today because, and I know we don't usually talk about current events and all on this show, but I've been very impressed with these high school students and their kick-ass attitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now are these millennials? And they're not.
No.
But do you know what they are?
I don't know what the new generation is calling themselves.
Children.
I would call them fucking awesome.
Salvation.
Are they?
Doesn't it
make Generation Z?
They are Generation Z, and the other name is by the way, Ed Gong wants you to send him the YouTube link.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. They're also known as iGen because they've grown up always using technology.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of like iGen better than Gen Z, but they'll be called Gen Z. Well, evidently,
Gong says the next generation.
Okay. But I gotta say this. I'm pretty impressed with these little kick-assers.
That's great.
And I mean, and that's a term of endearment. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm really impressed because I think back to, when I was in high school and who would have been willing to stand up and say something, and much less it actually be something coherent, intelligent, well thought through. They're incredibly well spoken.
well, for as bad a rap as the millennials have gotten, Gen Z is getting the polar opposite of it, I think.
The one that really impresses me the most, the girl with the shaved head. Her last name is Gonzalez. I don't know her first name.
Yes.
Is she the one that's kind of beat up?
No.
So there's one girl that's got like a black eye.
Oh no. This one's got a shaved head.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one that you're talking about.
There's what the one I'm talking about is she was just on the news. So and I'm very impressed with the young kid that did the TV account from the school as it was happening.
That I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one.
He's kind of the young skinny one. Well, I know that didn't narrow it
I was
down,
going to say they're all
anyway.
young and skinny, probably.
Right.
That leaves us out.
Right.
Well, it used to be us a long time ago,
But
probably.
anyway, there was he was one of the ones that they were trying to say was a paid actor, blah blah blah, and somebody on Twitter was saying that, but the person that was saying that had location services turned on, and they were saying that from Moscow, Russia. So,
well, see, the reason they're saying that, let me clear that up. The reason they're saying that is because in August he was interviewed. He was on vacation in California, and I guess his family summers in California. His parents obviously are well off, but they were summering in California, and a friend of his got harassed by one of the lifeguards for putting his boogie board on top of the garbage can, and he videotaped it while it was happening.
Oh, okay.
He got interviewed by the local news, so suddenly it's this big conspiracy that because he's ever been on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Been on YouTube once is obviously a paid actor.
You're right. If you appear twice in different stories, then you must be an actor.
Right. And the thing was, what he was being interviewed for had nothing to do with guns or violence or anything like that. So, well, why is he a crisis?
Ron, that last one is just lovely.
I saw that and I thought, yeah, Fetty's going to like that one.
Yeah. As the Haunt Cub says, the bearded human centipede. It's this guy with hairy legs and hairy butt and hairy crotch being chewed on by a guy with a hairy neck, and you can't tell where one stops and the next one begins. So
nice.
It's like an interlocking jigsaw puzzle. There's your title, Gavin. Interlocking jigsaw puzzle. Okay.
Now I want you to look at the gentleman there with the beard. Look at his ears.
Yeah, the ears are weird. Or is that his head?
No, that's from looking at his standing under his chin looking up. I guess that's what the ears look like.
That does look
it almost looks like it's his head instead of his face.
Right. And to top that off, Jim has posted a picture of a ramekin of dessert.
Yeah, that's that's Urban Guy Tio's just made the cookie dough. Made a cookie for one.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
It looks good.
I thought maybe it was going to be a photo of what is it, Benoit, beignets, whatever those donut things are, that I thought had meat in them.
Oh, beignet.
Oh, Ed Gong is sharing pictures of obese dicks. And I'm all for that.
Right.
Right.
I don't think I've ever told anybody their dick was overweight.
Oh, you ever have one of those sticks that was just so heavy in your hand?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Every
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Every chance I get. Ed just goes for the superhuman or not human huge cock. So it's nice to have Ed back, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So what's our theme tonight?
Well, obviously it's obese dicks.
There you
Okay. Or maybe even morbidly obese, he says. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where
that's
Top.
TV saying that.
Oh, can you imagine that? Oh my God, nice.
Maybe Toppy is taking a morbidly obese dick right now.
Oh,
I
hope so.
I believe I am a size fat dicks. Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad dreams.
Gavin, I'm going to give Pride 48 a little plug right here.
Go ahead.
For anyone. We sent out a survey for people going to New Orleans, and it only went to folks who had signed up for the newsletter. And if you hadn't signed up for the newsletter, you didn't get it. So the survey is now online. If you'll go to the pride48.com page and hit, I think is it the event tab. It's where the Vegas tab used to be. I think it says event now.
Right.
And if you'll look over there, it has hotel and it has like 4 different things listed there. Yes. And the last of those is fill out our survey. And if you would do that, that helps us a great deal. If you haven't done that already. And all we're looking for is, are you coming? If you're coming, how many people are in your room? When are you arriving or planning to arrive? And when are you planning to leave?
All right.
I know, Gavin, you're going to have to come up with a new song. I want to do it like we did.
Oh, yeah.
Song it doesn't fit for New Orleans.
I'll probably just use my regular one.
We'll find one.
I still like the Vegas one. It's really good.
Jim, that's a nice obese dick there.
Yes, it is.
That's a scary obese dick. That should be scary.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that isn't morbidly obese in the face, that looks like my very old gentleman caller. That's what he looked like in the face, kind of.
Like white trash. Oh, doesn't he look like white trash trouble?
In fact, I don't know if you knew this or not, but white trash trouble was never my stripper name. Okay.
I have to admit, I think I'm a size queen.
Really? Wait a minute. Do we have breaking news music?
Right.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
What happened to my news?
I was going to say I've never minded the size. If they're interested in me, then, hey.
They just don't look at me.
Well, I don't have to worry about that either.
Your regular broadcast to bring you this important news bulletin.
Jim likes big dicks.
Wow.
Oh, we're all so surprised.
Surprise! Confession.
Now, by the time we gather again next week, we will have had a full moon.
Will we?
March is the second month of this year that we will have a blue moon. So we have one on the 1st and on the 31st. So that happened in January also. February didn't have a full moon.
Oh, poor February.
Oh, it's a so-so month anyway.
How often do we get
How often what?
We get a full moon. I know.
Well, every 30 days.
Every 28.
Is it 28?
Han Cub, I sent you an invite if you want to come on.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Aw.
Oh, poor Han Cub.
Oh, poor Honk Cub's link is fucked up. Oh.
Moon, blue moon.
It scared me. I jumped. My beeper, my timer's going to go off in a couple minutes. I'm going to have to jump up and turn off.
What are you baking cookies?
Nope, I'm making meatloaf.
Oh,
meatloaf.
Is it obese meatloaf?
No, actually, rather good meatloaf because it's half turkey meat, ground turkey meat.
Oh, okay.
So should be.
What is y'all's weather? What is y'all's weather like?
It's not.
Bob Old Queers talking about the weather.
It's not too cold, but it's rainy. Today and tomorrow.
Yeah, it's cold out here.
Really?
What is cold?
The highs have been in the low 50s for the last few days.
Wow.
Oh, really? That is cold.
Yeah. It's
about what we've been having. I think we went up to 71 now.
Yeah, we had a few days in there where it was up close to 80 degrees, and then all of a sudden it was really clear, and all of a sudden it's really cold.
Wow. Is that normal for you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This time of year, yeah.
Yeah. For us, going up to the 80s this time, or the 70s this time of the year is very unusual. And we did have, 2 or 3 days of the low 70s. And it was nice, and everybody was acting like it was the middle of spring. You know?
We set a record high here today of 83 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
With sun? Was it sunny?
Yes. But there was a cool breeze blowing, so it was nice. I think Haunt Cub has the perfect picture of two dicks, one obese.
Oh,
really?
It's huge.
Yeah.
What does this picture look like?
Donald Trump and Mike Pence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
well,
the only thing about that picture is I like Mike Pence's hair color. That's about it. And I like Trump's tie. No, isn't that very Christmassy? Like
Mike Pence's hair color?
No, and Trump's tie.
Oh,
I think that I would wear that. It looks like a candy cane, colored red and white stripes.
VV has definitely put a hole stretcher in the chat room. Ed Gong, you are really knocking it out of the park, especially with that fountain that was you just posted. So, okay, well, good night, everybody.
Yeah. No, you were asking about the weather, and I've just been kind of hanging back because I've got my fan open and the windows are on, and I'm still just sitting here sweating.
You have your fan open and your windows are on?
I like that.
The fan is open and the windows are on.
Excellent.
Now, isn't it normally humid, hot and humid?
No, not this time. Normally we're in the 70s in Central Florida, but we've hit 80 for the past 18 or 19 days.
Oh, wow.
What? Oh.
Is that a wet fart?
Dear.
What was that, Gavin?
Clapping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't really sound like clapping.
Gavin's got the clap. Okay. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
It's the trees are confused. We've got oak pollen all over the place.
Pollen everywhere here.
Is it? You too big, fatty?
I'm sorry?
Okay. We don't get ours until May or June.
Oh, my God.
Well, we don't normally get ours till later in March. But,
right.
My goodness, that's more than 2 hands right there.
Yep. Well, speaking of more than 2 hands, there's the Hot Cub.
Hello.
Hello.
Turn his camera on tonight.
I didn't know it yet.
Oh, did you get all dressed up for the podcast?
We can only see his head today.
No, I can't get the camera to pan back further. I've tried, and that's
okay. So what's the weather like? We're in Bear, Delaware.
Rainy and around 50.
Oh. That sounds like February.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a little warmer than usual, even in the 50s, but
yeah, we were out today. It wasn't too bad. Considering what we went through over the winter, it's kind of nice. So.
I know. Have you thought about when to get your motorcycle out, Gavin?
I almost got it out the other day, but Jim was in the driveway, and I was just like, yeah, you know what? I don't feel like making a move.
You could have asked me to move it.
Oh, I know you would have, but I just
No, I would have come up.
couldn't be bothered.
You'd have bitched about it. You'd have done it.
Aww.
That guy's arms are skinnier than his dick is.
Thank you.
Of course, that happens a lot, doesn't it? It seems like.
Yes. Jay, did you know the answer to what this generation is called?
This current one?
Uh-huh.
Is it so? These are people that are already after the millennials.
Well, this is the I'm talking about the high school kids.
The BSers. No, I don't know what they're called.
The Generation Z.
Oh, okay.
But the other nickname is the iGen.
Ugh.
I think they're kind of kick-ass right now.
Oh yeah.
Are they,
I don't like that term though.
I think you were.
Oh,
yeah,
I see what you're saying.
It
The
sounds
name,
like an Apple
yeah.
product.
Yeah.
sounds like a what, Jay?
An Apple product.
Oh, poor
Well,
Apple products.
Should we be afraid being old? Do you think they'll? These are also our future.
Fuck.
What?
Here.
Our future caregivers. When we're
Oh yeah.
That one that Ed Gong just posted, he can't wear skinny jeans.
I call bullshit on that one.
I don't know.
No way.
Yeah, that looks Photoshopped to me. Maybe.
That one's really a curse.
Yeah.
And all the way. I'm sure I'd be cursing all the way in. It's only about 2 inches above his knee, and
He'd be praising Jesus, not cursing.
could be.
And that poor foreskin on that one you posted, Jim. I mean,
How does he get that out of there?
he doesn't.
I don't know.
Crowbar?
So,
Practice.
right.
Patience and spit.
Slide it back gently.
Oof.
Yeah, I just realized I never posted last week's show.
Gee, what a surprise that is. There's that breaking news again.
Right.
Jim likes big dicks, and Gavin didn't post the show. Okay.
I thought you did, right?
I'm only getting 2 this week.
I thought you did at the end of the show.
No, I didn't. I just saw the file sitting in the folder. Well, such is life.
Such is life.
Oh well. Obviously,
well.
you didn't get a bunch of emails wondering where you had gone or
No.
what happened to the show.
No.
Big Fatty, if a show doesn't come out, we're all texting him and messaging him and saying, "What happened? What's wrong?"
When I fucking wake up in the morning and I've got like 8 emails, I'm going, oh fuck, what have I done now? So, or what have I not done now?
Right. What happened? 20 minutes of silence again? Or... Oh, that's something you don't have to worry about in another little over a year, right?
20 minutes of silence.
Yeah. Well,
it'll be
it'll
20,
be
20 years of silence, right?
Oh.
We're all looking forward to that.
No, we're not.
Aw.
You need to, well, you'll just have to come on Gavin's show every week.
Right.
Oh, you think I'm going to be here yet?
Won't you?
Wait, are you retiring in a year?
No.
Ron, that one that you just posted, when I first looked at the waistband of that quote unquote jock strap, I thought it said Omarosa, and I went, oh my
God. That's next. You never know.
Well, you know, compared to all the other ones that are being posted, he looks small.
Yeah,
he does. Oh my God.
But in reality, he's not.
No.
I think I may need to subscribe to the obesedickstumblr.com.
Well, there you go. Are you enjoying this one, Haunty?
They're kind of fun.
Are you a side?
I'm actually not, but they're still kind of nice to look at.
I'm the same way. There's nothing wrong with them, but there's nothing wrong with any of them. So.
Right.
I prefer a pretty dick because some people have really ugly dicks.
Thank you.
So I'd rather see a pretty one than see a ginormous one.
Yeah, nice shape. Sort of uniform in size. You don't want any any part much larger than the other.
How dare you?
And if you get one with like a bulb in the middle, that's gotta feel great.
Seems like a medical condition.
Or just a big toy.
It's always nice to measure your dick by setting it beside a can of Pringles.
I'm sure the Pringles folks are real happy about that.
Sure.
And it's bursting with flavor.
Right. Oof.
I'm not sure I'd approve of the sour cream and onion, but
yeah, the sacrifices we make. So.
Oh, that's a nice daddy with a giant penis.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You notice? Look at this wallpaper behind it.
I know, it's a bear.
Yeah. Shower curtain with a bear scratching.
Shower curtain?
Oh, it's a bear on a shower curtain.
Yeah. Looks like scratching his back against a tree.
There you go.
Oh, and he's scratching his back against the bear.
That's even better.
That's a big arms too.
I'm sorry, Jim. Are we keeping you up?
Yes.
Okay.
So you said you got a long nap today, or you just woke up from a nap. Was it a long nap?
We had a couple of naps.
I took a nap.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I remember talking to Gavin, and then I said, I think I need to go back to bed. And I went. And next thing I think you woke me up, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Gavin has that effect on men. Oh, look, it's Gavin.
I was gonna say when he's been at the horror hotel with me, there was plenty of guys jumping in bed with him.
Well, there you go.
Sure.
Who, me? Would I do something?
No. Oh, I'm sure I was probably just mistaken.
It was just a nap, though.
He was a virgin.
Yeah, we were just cuddling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They were exchanging meatloaf recipes.
And talking about the weather.
Right.
Oh my God, it's raining. We have with a chance of sprinkles.
What?
Cupcake with a chance of sprinkles?
That was my stripper name in college. Sprinkles.
Just think of Toppy. You should probably do birthdays before I forget. Because I'm old.
Yeah.
Hey!
There you go.
Let's do this one.
Oh. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that one snuck out. Now I'm top big fat. Big fatty. You have more than I do for this weekend. So I have today. It's Kiko Lombardi.
And we don't really know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. So
probably some dog.
And Radish.
I think it's a friend of Trucker Alex, but anyway.
I'm
not sure. I know I'm friends with him on Facebook, but
yeah, so am I.
I thought it was a friend of Patrick Plain or something like that. Anyway, and also Radish Head.
That's Turnip Head's sister. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the two I have for today. Do you have more?
I do. Calvin, formerly of Hello Waffles, of the Howdy Do Pancakes.
Or Ed, or whatever his
or Ed, or whatever he's going by now. And Dr. P, of Mr. Cackle's other half.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, happy birthday, Ed and Dr. P. And all the rest.
And that's all I have for today.
Oh, okay. And I don't have anything for tomorrow.
Nope.
Okay. And then on Monday, I have RT Cruiser.
RT Cruiser.
And that's it for that. And then Thursday, my first boyfriend ever. His birthday is on Thursday. So happy birthday, Andrew.
Oh.
Jim, you know him.
I know who he is.
That's awesome.
He'll be, how old is he?
29, I'm sure.
He's 2 years younger than me, so he'll be 55.
Andrew's
okay.
Andrew's younger than you?
Yeah. 2 years. He was still in high school when I graduated. So.
And on Wednesday is Michael Cavalope, or Cantaloupe, as I say, who used to be the host of QCast Connection and QCast Connecticut before that.
Wow.
I don't know those people. So.
It's going back.
That's going way back.
Here's a nice picture.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like Kiko and I have 74 friends in common, so he could be friends with any of those people.
Okay.
But Trucker Alex is one of them, and so is...
Okay. And now, is Kiko a he?
Yes.
Okay, I always thought Kiko Lombardi was a she, so...
Kiki would be the female.
Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up.
Is that how that works? Right.
Yeah, Kiki, I think means pussy in Tagalog.
Oh.
We all know.
Listen to Poke It with a Stick to get educated here.
Y'all, your source for what was the name of that language again?
Tagalog.
That one.
Whatever that is.
I posted a picture of it.
Whatever that is that Jim just made up.
Kiko Lombardi is looks like he has Trump eyes.
Yeah, I think that's a filter.
Oh, okay.
Had that same picture for years and years. I always have to change mine up, but he's had that same one for a very long time.
Okay.
I don't really see him post anything anywhere.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Moving through the week.
That's it.
That's it, huh? Okay.
That's it.
Not
a lot of fucking.
No, there was a ton of them today, and then nothing.
Who was today? Why don't you read who was today, Gavin?
Oh, Jim, I closed it already.
I'm
sorry.
It's
Radish Head.
I've got it right here. Radish Head, Calvin, Kiko Lombardi, and Dr. P.
Right.
Okay, this one looks a little more recent.
Ed Gong says Tagalog is
Filipino language.
Is Filipino. It's Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ed, just type in the chat room, or how are things? Are you doing okay? Yes.
Look good. He posted a picture on Facebook earlier today.
Okay.
Him chowing down on some noodles.
Oh.
So,
Was that him?
yeah.
We've had lots of noodles in the chat room throughout the show, it sounds like.
I tell you what, okay, let's go with Mexican. All right.
All right. That's a good man. Anyway, nothing's new going on in our world over here.
Yeah.
Jim and I have been sleeping and working. That's it.
Yeah, this has been a dull week for us.
It's been kind of a quiet week also. Well, it's fucking February, you know?
Oh my God, it's good. I see him mixing the noodles, the New Year noodles.
Oh, vegetables and raw fish. I'm sorry, Ed. Are you being punished for something?
They dead.
Well, I'm gonna jump back, Gavin, and say you and Big Fatty should add to your calendar. Martin's birthday is this Wednesday.
Oh! I didn't know that. See, if we don't know these things,
yeah,
somebody we know.
Okay.
I had to think about if I wanted to say it, but I might as well have you guys add it.
That's why I reported my own birthday earlier in the month, because I realized that Big Fatty and Gavin can't read my mind.
Right.
So somebody's got to do it.
Funny how that works.
Huh? The 6th.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
Martin's not going to call his birthday into Big Fatty, so.
Yeah. Where do you buy pants that fit that?
That's Charming's birthday.
It is.
Okay, good. I added that.
There you have it. Oh. Tell you what, those pants don't leave much to the imagination.
Nope.
No,
I know. Are the Olympics over? Because I'm not watching them, obviously.
Well, no, you're not watching anything. You're blind.
Mm-hmm.
But the closing ceremonies are tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I have heard people talking about somebody last week. I don't remember what podcast it was, but she said she's been enjoying getting. She had some email list she was on where she just got a picture of a hot guy every morning in her email, and they were all athletes. Like for the last couple of weeks, they'd been.
Oh, that's nice.
Olympic athletes. And she's like, I'm really enjoying the Olympics. And somebody said, are you watching? And she's like, I'm watching the pictures a whole lot. But she said, no, the Olympics, whatever. She said, I have gone and looked for other pictures online based on what I was seeing in the photos.
I should give her obese cocks to look at then.
Right.
There you go.
Well, I don't remember. Jay said it. Was it obese dicks or obesecocks.tumblr.com?
I don't know.
No, wait a minute.
Wait a
I
minute.
still have it up here. Yeah, dicks. Obesedicks.com. I mean, obesedicks.tumblr.com.
Yeah, sounds like a nice thing to follow.
Has a nice ring to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I have the number, the count here for anybody want to know the number of gold medals we've won.
Yes, well, welcome to Poke It with a Stick, the place to come for your U.S. medal count, Gavin.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna give the top 5 here.
Okay.
Norway was the big winner. They had 13 gold, 14 silver, and 11 bronze. Germany in second. They had 13 gold, 8 silver, and 7 bronze. Canada got 11 gold, 8 silver, and 10 bronze. And the United States got 9 gold, 8 silver, and 6 bronze.
We got
it sounds
men's curling.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I still don't understand. Who the fuck I mean, that's just shuffleboard on ice.
Right.
Kind of.
Have you ever? It's mesmerizing to watch on TV.
Well, it'll put you to sleep as quick as golf will.
I was going to say probably as exciting as golf.
Yeah.
No,
I've never ever enjoyed golf.
No.
Did I tell you my golf story?
No.
Well, I probably did, and you just don't remember it because you're old.
why don't you tell?
It's okay. You can tell it again.
I've played golf twice in my life, and so that tells you right there how bad I am at it. But the second time, it was with a group of folks. We were just going out to get away and do something a little different. And, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but we get to the 9th hole, which is halfway through.
Right.
And my golf cart stopped working, except in reverse.
Nice.
So on the back 9, I'm driving the golf cart backwards.
That's awesome.
This sounds like Vera's appearance at the last Pride 48.
Yeah, right.
It's not far off. Except I didn't hit a door,
Right, you didn't have to get out of the golf cart and manhandle
and move
it around.
Right, manhandle it. That's correct.
Poor Vera.
Poor old
we're
thing.
probably lucky he didn't cause himself a hernia or something.
Getting out of the bed is probability for a hernia for Vera.
Right.
So,
well, I loved that, the first thing he wanted when he got in there was vodka.
Right. And what was the first thing he got? Vodka.
Vodka. Oh,
right.
Daniel and Adam were on it.
So
they were ready. They knew what was coming.
Oh yeah, everybody fucking knew but me. So.
Nope, we gotta figure out how to get his furry little critters taken care of.
Right. Well, and then he'll start fretting. Oh, and then he's got to have a suitcase for snacks, and and then he'll probably run into Carol with an E again. But
Typhoid Carol,
right.
Anyway, and Gavin's going, what are y'all talking about?
I'm kind of lost here.
I don't know.
Okay. You have to listen to Vera, which, of everyone in the room, Gavin and Jim are probably the smartest. Maybe Jay. I don't know. Do you listen to Vera, Jay?
I don't want to answer that on the grounds.
Okay, I'll take that as a no.
What is the name of his podcast?
Vera Speaks.
For real.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have it in my feed. I just don't always get to it.
Always get to it.
Well, it's more than 20 minutes.
What was it? Last Friday's show?
It was a rerun.
No, well,
it was No, yesterday's was not a rerun. The prior week was.
Right.
The last yesterday's show, I think it was Princess Hana that called in and called. Called his sidekick Poodle.
Yes, that was 2 weeks ago.
You could see the steam coming out of his ears.
Oh, let me just tell you, Vera was exactly right. He is sitting there right now laughing his ass, and I was. Oh my gosh. Conscience.
Conscience,
Yeah, Conscience.
Yeah. And those darling children.
Oh, I love those darling children.
The darling children are the best.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to, Big Fatty? I want you to, I know you love listening to yourself, but
you want me to shut up for a while? All right, I'll mute myself.
No. Go to your, I think it was Friday show when Dave, that Blue Jeans guy, called in. Was it Friday?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And play it at 1.5 times speed.
Uh-huh.
David sounds like a normal person.
Oh.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that he doesn't sound like a normal, but because he's got that. I don't know. I guess from where he's from.
It's a little bit of a drawl. Uh-huh.
But like at 1.5 times speed, he actually sounds like. I was like, who is that call?
Who is that?
I had to and then I heard the crits in the background. I was like, oh, it must be David.
Why is Ed Gong yelling "fuck you"?
I don't know.
What? I don't either. Fuck. Oh, the darling children. Fuck.
Oh, yes. No, the one of the great memories from the Vegas event was you and Vera doing the children back and forth to each other.
You're an asshole.
Oh my god! Some girl on Facebook. Her cat was just running around playing, and 5 minutes later, the cat was dead.
Oh,
What happened?
That's terrible.
Somebody on Facebook, she posted, "My cat was just running around playing. 5 minutes later, she's dead."
And Jim is telling us, and we're all laughing. Okay.
I was gonna say, was the cat really running around playing, or was it like choking or having a heart attack or seizures or something? And she's like, "Oh, look how cute!"
I don't know.
That's all playful.
Would a cat run when it's having a heart attack?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We could ask Turnip Head. He's had a heart attack.
Oh yeah,
but he's not a cat.
They do have to use the defibrillator to slow him back down sometimes, but
that's right.
Yeah, jumpstart him. We need to
get his heart back on track.
We need to get him one of them jumper boxes. You can just clip him to his nipples and let him.
Yeah, he would enjoy that too much.
I know,
right?
Jim, when is Fist Fest?
I believe it's the 18th of April.
Okay.
Not soon enough. No.
Oh!
19 to the 19, 20, and 21 of April.
Okay. All right.
Did somebody want to know?
No, I was just curious.
You going to be down there?
No.
No.
I wouldn't. I'm trying to cut back on corn chips, so I'm not going.
Fatty, how many times a year would you say you go over to the Hora Hotel? Once a month.
Some years I go more than others. Last year was no, actually, last year we didn't go as much. I would say one.
How are there this many people with huge penises?
I know. I think that's
I'd probably say.
And where are they all?
Not around us.
8 to 10 times a year.
Okay.
Because I go for leather weather. And then I go for the hot dog down the hallway weekend, and there's 2 leather events, and I go.
The porn.
I usually stay a night or so on the way over to Atlanta at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and there's usually another 1 or 2 thrown in there for good measure.
Right, the porn star weekends.
Oh yeah, porn star weekends sometimes.
I've heard a mixed bag on those. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what, everybody has their type of porn stars, so. And some of them are a little more active than others.
Yeah.
Well, Fist Fest this year, coming up, Fist Fest, one of the guys that was there last time, which was one of the guys on the truck.
Uh-huh.
The truck. Did you see the truck picture?
Yeah. Yes, you were eating corn chips.
Yeah. Guys, he's good at self-promoting. So he's not really a porn star, but he's really good at promoting his own asshole. And it's out there, and he's got a lot of people that follow him and look at his videos and stuff. And he went to Fist Fest that time, and he goes, "Oh my God, I had the best time at Fist Fest. I can't wait to go again." So this time, Fist Fest, and most of it's going to be his followers. There's like always that core group of guys that always go, but there's a lot of new people going this year that are only going specifically because this guy said it's such a great time. So
yeah, well, hopefully it's a good group of followers or good.
Yeah.
One of the things I've loved about visiting there was just the, everybody I met there was like incredibly nice and respectful, and just everybody was great.
Yeah.
Is his name Sean?
Are you asking me?
Uh-huh.
No. Ryan James.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Hunger
FM. Do you follow him, Jim?
I followed him afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get to see lots of pictures of his hole then?
Yeah. I mean, he's really good friends with my friend Bill.
Oh, okay.
I was in Florida. He was hanging out with us a lot. He's really a sweet guy.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's half the charm. He's a nice guy.
Does he like corn chips?
Olive.
Everybody loves corn.
Everybody loves corn.
Jimmy, never gonna live that down. You know that.
Jim, do they call you the Frito Bandito when you're over there? They do now.
Dirty Sanchez.
Had to go there.
No. Anyway,
I think Veritable Virgo comes to be in the chat room to get a little sanity and just enjoy some porn and go looking for some porn and just be a nasty. He's really one of the quiet types, that all of a sudden then it's like, where did Veritable Virgo come up with this nasty fucking porn?
I like the guy getting out of the car, turning around.
Oh yeah.
The guy getting out of the car.
It's the last one I posted.
Oh, was that who posted?
Oh.
No, oh yeah, it was. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. So what's this one of?
Yeah.
A gentleman in a down jacket, or is that a leather jacket? It's like a down jacket with a hood.
There's
got his pants pulled down, and you see his ass, and he turns around.
He's
got a handsome face too.
And remember, this is Obese Dick Day.
Right.
Yeah, and Ed Gong says that Arthur from the Amarons is lurks in the chat room just to see the porn. So, well, hey Jay, excuse me, blind guy Jay, what are you doing for Martin's birthday?
I don't know yet. I asked him to pick a place. We're gonna go to dinner, so not anything like super exciting. But yeah, go to dinner. So
will there be cake?
There probably will.
Okay.
Or candy of some kind. Cake is hard for me to transport.
Right.
So.
Well, you've got 2 pockets.
Right. Yeah. I haven't tried it in a pocket, but I have done cupcakes, so maybe,
Okay.
But the local cupcake place where we've been kind of about their cupcakes, so like a cupcake needs to be really good to validate paying $5 or $6 for it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Ed. That would trip my trigger right there.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Gentleman in a cowboy hat and Not sure if he's wearing boots or not.
And not much else, huh?
No.
Hot Cub, you look totally bored.
No, I'm not. I'm just
Okay.
looking at the pictures.
Okay.
He's just focused.
It's like it's the modern day Playboy. I'm just looking at the pictures.
Now reading the article.
I'm just reading the articles, right?
Yes.
Oh, pictures? I didn't know there were pictures.
Really? I get it for the articles. Well, you'd know I was telling the truth.
Right.
Well, since when does Playboy come in jail?
In the movie Robin Hood Men in Tights, he was reading a Braille magazine of some kind, Blinken. The character in there. that was one of my favorite characters, and it was hilarious because they have him. He like bangs into something, and oh my god, I can see, and then he bangs into something again, and he goes back to being blind.
Oh my god!
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So inappropriate, and I loved it so much.
So,
well, there you have it. Well, this has been kind of a perfect way to end February.
Yeah, I know. So.
Yeah, only 3 more days of so questions.
Oh no, we've we've got plenty of those. I think they'll go well into the week. Okay.
Oh, okay. You've gotten a bunch of them. You just haven't had a chance to play them.
That is correct. So
well, at least we have holidays coming up finally.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
But
fourth is Cinco de Mayo, right?
That's May.
That's in May.
Oh, that's May.
Oh my god.
Mayo.
I'm
and
wishing.
Cinco is 5.
Mayo. It's Mexican for mayo.
Remember, it's the day
Cinco de Mayonnaise.
When's St. Patrick's Day?
The 17th.
17th,
Okay.
yeah.
It's something. Because they have the what are those things called? The
Shamrocks, leprechauns,
the coconut potato. The potatoes.
Oh, yeah, the Irish potatoes.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right. Who sent? Was that you that sent me those, Gavin?
I think so.
Somebody sent me some of those.
I think we were getting ready to, and then Gavin beat us to it.
Oh, okay.
I need to try those because I've heard they're delicious, but
When
I've thought about it before, I've gone into C's and they're out of them by the time I get around to asking.
Well, if it's C's, they'd probably be good. But
well, yeah, maybe you can get like a 3-pound box of them from C's Candies.
Right? Oh my gosh, I think I'd be sick.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
They would get old fast.
Being diabetic, I might just be dead.
Right.
You're not supposed to eat them all in one shot, though. Right?
Okay, 2 sittings. Okay.
Right. Divide them up.
Oh, I want holidays.
Oh.
Well, you could celebrate Easter.
This is like the worst time. When is Easter? Easter's early this year, isn't it?
April 1st. It's April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day. Like the bunny will hop out and say, "Ha ha, just kidding."
That's not really early then, is it?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Around where
but well, you've got Gavin, one of your favorite holidays is coming up on the 11th of March.
What is that?
That is we spring forward. Daylight saving time begins.
Is it that?
That don't bother me either way. I never want to be bothered by that.
Okay.
It takes a little while to get used to the falling back.
Well, right. Well, I mean, you go to bed at 7 o'clock regardless anyway.
Right.
7, 6.
Okay. Excuse me.
7 would be late night. Huh?
Yeah, it's always obvious when you have nothing to do and you're bored because you go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? You push a vacuum.
What?
Oh. What? Oh. All right, well,
I've got for you.
I've got to go get my share and get ready to go out to Dudley Do Rights and see Granny and Durwood.
Granny and Durwood are going to join you, huh? Well, say hi to the old gals.
Well, I don't think we're going to be doing an after show today because I'm exhausted.
Speaking of old gals,
good all day, but I'm still exhausted.
How about your meatloaf? Did it burn?
Oh no, I turned it off, so it's fine.
Okay.
Is it still in the oven?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Ed Gong says he'll have to wake up an hour earlier for this show. And it's not worth it?
Yes, it's worth it.
There's a lot of great things about being up early and looking at some porn, jerking off. Morning's a good time.
I'd never do that in the morning.
Well, he does it before he goes to bed.
I really enjoy my quiet time in the morning. Like I get up and I have like 2 or 3 of complete and total silence. Not that Jim's loud. It's just that, I like that time of morning. There's no cars going by, no nothing. Like, there's no noise.
Well, and so what would be wrong with looking at porn and jerking off then?
No, I just not interested.
You're a bitch. Maybe you should.
I could be a bitch if you'd like.
No, time to end the show.
All right, there you have it. Good night, everybody. All right.
Big Fatty, where can we find you?
You can find me finishing up So-So Question Month over at the BFO.
All right.
Hey, DJ Ron, where can we find you?
Let's see. Let me make sure I get it. Twitter, not Tumblr, but Twitter. DJ Ron St. Pete.
All right. Jay, Hunt Cub, where can we find you?
Hunt Cub on Instagram and Twitter, and Life on the Shitlist podcast.
And Jay, Blind Guide.
J.R. Harris 2 on Facebook.
All right. And Jim, where can we find you?
#1 Funky Homo on Twitter and Tumblr.
Okay.
And where can we find your applicable links, Gavin?
All my applicable, I'm glad you asked. All my applicable links are at pokinit1.blogspot.com, including the YouTube video, the after shows when we do them, and all the Tumblr porn link and my weekly porn of the week.
All right.
Weekly porn of the week. Is that it redundant? I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And that's usually where that's usually where you can find the show because he forgets to post it otherwise.
Yeah. You're right.
Fuck it.
So you'll be getting 2 this week for those 29 people that download my show.
That is
and
so hot.
for the 5 that actually listen.
Bonus week. Let's see, 5 of us are here, right?
Right.
Oh, and Veritable Virgo says you can follow him at twitter.com/veritablevirgo, on Facebook, Veritable Virgo, and I can't talk. And
I was going to say, easy for you to say.
Yeah, and on Tumblr at veritablevirgo.tumblr.com.
I thought maybe he was going to say obesticks.tumblr.com.
Well, there you go.
I'm already following that. So.
Okay.
All right. Let's say good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
In olden days, a clip stocking wasn't the thought of something shocking, but now God knows.
Fatty, don't talk over this.
Right, I was going to say, this is the part we don't talk on, right?
Good morning.
Okay.
All right, now how do I turn this thing off?
Oh. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ah, there we go. All right. Yeah, I did it right.
Yay.
I think.
Good night.
Good night.
Jay.
Have a good one, guys.